Hello, a warm welcome to the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium and welcome to LSTV1 Live. And we are back this afternoon at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium for the Wave-sponsored knockout final between Blackpool FC and Jeshwang City, and currently both sides are already on the pitch, as we currently having the dignitaries having handshakes with the players before this afternoon's showdown, and the kickoff will surely get us underway from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, and the game is coming to you live on LSTV1 Parliament Fati Kemo Kanye, as usual, Osman and Yiman Takacham, and that's the national anthem. Thank you very much, and that was the national anthem from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. And any moment from now, the kickoff will lead us on the way from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. And it is the Wave Gambia sponsored Serrekunda West knockout final between Blackpool FC and Jeshwang City. Black City in green shirts, black shorts and green socks, whilst Jeshwang City in white and red shirts, white shorts and white socks. And Jeshwang City currently having handshakes with their opponents in Blackpool Football Club, as we already have the high-powered dignitaries line up for the kickoff, and the kickoff will surely get us on the way from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, and the game will be coming to you live on LSTV1, and you could already hear those cheers coming from the set of supporters for Blackpool and Jeshwang City. And in case you're just joining us, this match will be streamed live on LSTV Mini Stadium, and at the commentary desk, Parliament Party, Kemo Kanye, and as usual, Osman and Nimantara Jam. Kemo Kanye, before the team news, welcome to the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium for the very first time. And it is the Wave Gambia sponsored knockout final between Blackpool Football Club and Jeshwang City.
Yes, very well. Thank you so much, Pa. I mean, we are expecting to see a very, very beautiful football between the two sides, because I mean, whichever northern zone that you visit, the two teams that will be playing in the final, our expectation is that those are the two best teams, and in fact, those are the two best teams into that particular season. So let's see what the trophy will be going into, whether it has to be celebrated by Jeshwang City or it has to be celebrated by that of the Blackpool FC side. But I mean, nonetheless, our anticipation is that it's going to be a very, very tough test between these two here, because sailing all the way from the start of the league, then coming through to the knockout stages, and then move your way up to the final. So it's always very, very difficult, especially when it comes to the knockout stages. None of the sides that will be playing against one another would want to lose the game, because I mean, losing that particular game, especially when it comes to the knockout, that is equal to you losing the trophy that you are yearning for. So these two sides are making their way to the final. I mean, it's an exceptional job for both sides, especially when it comes to both the players and also that of the technical benches for either of the sides, and also the community that is also behind these two teams will also be here to making sure that they rally fully behind their sides, and then to making sure that their side go home with this particular trophy that they will be that they are yearning for. So I mean, coming here, that will be a very, very good. Coming to this particular final will be a very, very good game for either of the sides here to go home with the trophy. Let's see which of the sides here will be going home with the win, whether it has to be that of the Blackpool FC side or it has to be that of the Jeshwang FC side. But we are anticipating to see a very, very beautiful football between the two sides.
Thank you very much, and the kickoff is imminent, and there we go. And that is already done by the officials of the main sponsor of the knockout final between Blackpool Football Club and Jeshwang City. And any moment from now, the central referee Yankuba El Danso will solely get us on the way from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium live on LSTV1. And Yankuba El Danso, the central referee, will be assisted by Hassan Job Lamin Toure and Swaibu Jamme as the fourth assistant referee. From the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium live on LSTV1, Parliament Party, Kemo Kanye, Osman and Newman Sata Cham. And any moment from now, we will get you the live commentary. And the live commentary in this great knockout final between the holders, Jeshwang United, or Jeshwang City rather, and Blackpool Football Club. And Jeshwang will be playing from our left to right, whilst Blackpool will be kicking from our right to left. Jeshwang dressed in reds and white shorts, white shorts and white socks, whilst Blackpool in green shorts and black and green socks. And any moment we will solely get you on the way. Central referee Yankuba El Danso is currently working on few things before giving us the green light for the start of this crucial knockout final between Jeshwang City and Jeshwang City are the holders. Before going deep into the commentary, a quick rundown on the starting 11 for Jeshwang City or Blackpool first. Blackpool starts with Abdul Karim Jara, number 1 in goal. Mohamed Bidwell, number 8. Alaji Seka, Abdullah Jallo, Abdurrahman Jallo, Bakari Juve, Suleiman Kijera, Kausu Gassama, Njaga Nicole and Sarah Sow, who starts for Blackpool Football Club, whilst Jeshwang City starts in goal by Alaji Juve, number 1, Mustafa Drame, Kemo Gomez, Abdullah Diba, Ibrahima Kamara, team captain, Ibrahima Kamara or Ibrahima M. Kamara, number 19, Gay 17, Pabi Mendy, number 2, Usman Jaju, number 9, Omar Pabi Jame, number 10, and Karamu Marong, number 4, completes the 11 for Jeshwang City, and the game is currently underway from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, and it is live on LSTV1, and already it's a set piece for the boys in red and white. Jeshwang City, the defending champions. They are the holders of the knockout trophy, and they're hoping to double with a win. It's a throw-in for Jeshwang City, partly cleared. This time, the assistant referee waving against Jeshwang City. And this time it's going to be Blackpool to effect this. Blackpool left wing back and number 14 will surely get this. Blackpool will now have the opportunity to effect this. Number 14, Sarah Sow. It is Blackpool into the half of Jeshwang City who clears. Jeshwang City still in their own half. This time it is Blackpool. Jeshwang launch and back to the goalkeeper. And it's already a brilliant start and a bright start coming from Blackpool and Jeshwang City. This time on the far side, Blackpool. They will try to penetrate here. Ball being blocked in there and a corner. And the first corner coming from the boys in green and black, Blackpool Football Club. And you could hear those cheers coming from their faithfuls, their supporters, and the Blackpool supporters very close to our commentary decks. And on the other side of the pavilion is another great fan base behind Jeshwang City. And indeed, a great contest and a great knockout final between Jeshwang City and Blackpool Football Club, and the winner of this contest will be crowned champions of Wave Gambia sponsored Serrekunda West knockout final. It's a corner, Blackpool. Jeshwang heads, and on the far side it's going to be a throw-in. And in case you're just joining us, you are reminded that we're coming to you live from the Serrekunda West Football Field or Mini Stadium, and it is the Serrekunda West Wave sponsored knockout final between Jeshwang City and Blackpool Football Club. It is already a great contest, and the winner will be crowned champions. Is it going to be Jeshwang or Blackpool remains to be seen. This time around, the boys in green and black. Blackpool now trying to have their way out on the far side. Uses the left side of the attack, and Jeshwang City on a defensive mission, and the flag of the assistant referee raised against Blackpool. Set piece, Jeshwang City. It is going to be a set piece at the Jam Park Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, and the game is live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. Parliament Fati Kemo Kanye and Osman and Yeman Sadacham. A noisy background coming from the Mini Stadium Serrekunda West, and it is the knockout final, and the knockout final between Jeshwang and Blackpool. Is that going to be a foul? Yes, given by the central referee, and the central referee for this knockout final is Yankuba El Danso, and Yankuba in this contest is ably and reliably assisted by Asan Job, Lamin Toure and Swaibu Jame as the fourth assistant referee. Great fan base behind Blackpool, and also another incredible fan base behind Jeshwang City, and Jeshwang are the holders. They won the last knockout competition, and before last year, that was year before last, they were the winners of the league trophy. Will they be able to grab the knockout trophy once again? Remains to be seen, and if they want to grab it once again, that against Blackpool, they are playing at this game is live on LSTV1, and special thanks to all those that are currently monitoring us live on LSTV1. And it's going to be a set piece for the boys in green and black. Blackpool Football Club deep in their own half. Blackpool, green light given by the central referee, not a great one. This time, Jeshwang regained possession not for too long. Jeshwang this time uses the right side of the attack. Player goes to ground. Play on, says the central referee. And already a throw in Jeshwang City. Jeshwang to penetrate. Will they be able to get that? Solid defensive work. Player wrestle down. And play on, says the central referee as the ball rolls out for a goal kick, and a goal kick to Blackpool Football Club. And Blackpool currently having their goalkeeper Alaji Chub. Blackpool's goalkeeper Abdul Karim Jara. Abdul Karim Jara is the goalkeeper for Blackpool, and he is currently on the number 1 for the boys in green and black, Blackpool Football Club. And they will be hoping to lay their hand on this trophy. And if they want to do that, they will surely do that against Jeshwang City, who are the defending champions. And it is the clash between the defending champions and a side that will be hoping to lay a hand. This time Blackpool surge forward. Solid defensive work coming from the central defenders, Jeshwang City. Player goes to ground on the flag of the assistant referee. On the far side, a great tour. Serrekunda West Mini Stadium in the knockout final, and the knockout final is proudly and officially bankrolled by Wave Gambia. And LSTV1 coming from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium for the very first time, and this live broadcast is proudly and officially sponsored by Jeshwang City. There is already a player down injured for Jeshwang City, and there's already the medics on the pitch trying to help the player. The player is currently down and is currently receiving medical attention from the medics, and the medics at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, and the game is live on LSTV1, and it is the Wave Gambia sponsored Serrekunda West Summer Norwegian final between Blackpool Football Club and Jeshwang City. Jeshwang City, the holders. They won the last Serrekunda West knockout final, and year before last they were the league champions. Will they be able to retain the knockout? Remains the biggest ambition, but also the biggest question. And in case you're just joining us, you are reminded that we're coming to you live from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium in the Serrekunda West Wave Gambia sponsored knockout final between Blackpool and Jeshwang City. This time Blackpool dispossessed, and the central referee done so, waving in for an infringement. Advantage Blackpool, takes that quickly. It is Blackpool now. Will they be able to? Jeshwang City regain possession. Player goes to ground, and central referee handing an infringement. A foul awarded to Jeshwang City, who are dressed in red and white shorts. White shorts and white socks, currently playing from our left to right from our commentary decks, whilst Blackpool in black and green shorts. Black shorts and black and green socks. Player goes to ground, and cheers coming from the supporters of Blackpool. It is a set piece for Blackpool, indeed at a great position. Jeshwang City will surely have some defensive work to do. And in case you're just joining us, you are reminded that we're coming to you live from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium in the Wave Gambia sponsored Serrekunda West knockout final between Blackpool and Jeshwang City. This time Blackpool struck the wall, team captain. It's going to be Jeshwang who lost possession. Blackpool regained possession, uses the left side of the attack. Blackpool now chips that ball into the half of Jeshwang City. It's a header, partly cleared. Jeshwang on a defensive mission. Blackpool regain possession, trying to move their way out. Back to the advancing player and right wing back and number 3 for Blackpool. Blackpool surge forward once again this time. Not a great control for Blackpool as the ball rolls this time for a throw in. And in case you just joining us, you are reminded that we're coming to you live from the Serrekunda West Serrekunda West Mini Stadium in the Wave Gambia sponsored Serrekunda West Summer Nawetan, and it is the knockout final between Jeshwang City and Blackpool Football Club, and the game is coming to you live on LSTV1 on both page Facebook and YouTube. At the commentary desk, Palamin Fati Kemo Kanyi, and behind the camera is our ever-present Osman and Nyiman Sata Cham, and it's a goal kick for the boys in red and white, Jeshwang City, and their goalkeeper Alaji Juve will take this. And in case you just joining us, Jeshwang City starts with Alaji Juve in goal, Mustafa Drame, Kemo Gomez, Abdullah Diba, Ibrahim Kamara, Ibrahim M Kamara, Alaji Gay, Pabi Mende, Usman Jajo, Omar Pabi Jame, and Karamo Maron completing the 11 for Jeshwang City. This time player goes to ground. Play on, says the central referee, and the central referee is Yankuba El Danso, who is been assisted by Hassan Joub, Lamin Toure and Suwaibu Jame. There is already a player down injured for Blackpool Football Club, and the central referee asking the player to come back to his feet. And Blackpool currently starting with Abdul Karim Jara, 1 in goal, Mohamed Bidwell, Alaji Seka, Abdullah Jallo, team captain, Abdul Karim Jallo, Bakari Diouf, Suleiman Kijera, Kausu Gassama, Njaga Nicole and Sia Sow completing the 11 for Blackpool. On the far side this time it is Jeshwang City. Jeshwang City into the half of Blackpool. Blackpool on a defensive mission, and already the flag of the assistant referee is already raised on the far side, and Blackpool is currently under the watchful eyes of Samuel Leo Manga, who is ably and reliably assisted by Abdul Malik Jallo and Osman Jai, whilst on the dugout for Jeshwang City is Omar Drame, Musan Jai and Abdul Aziz Baje. It is already a great game and a great contest coming to you live from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, and it is the knockout final between Blackpool and Jeshwang City. Blackpool will be hoping to get the trophy of Jeshwang City, who are the current holders of the knockout trophy. They won the knockout last season, eyeing to defend it. Will they be able to defend it is their biggest ambition, but also the biggest question. This time straight into the gloves, and into the gloves of the netminder. And in the semi-final, in the knockout semi-final, it was 0-0 between Jeshwang City and Sanku Silla, before Jeshwang City winning on post-match shootout. Whilst in the other semi-final, it was also Blackpool 0, Unicorns 0, and Blackpool winning on post-match shootout. And this afternoon, from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, we will see champions. Is it going to be Blackpool or Jeshwang? Remains to be seen. We must have a winner, and the winner must be either Blackpool or Jeshwang City, and we'll be here to get you all the proceedings live from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, and the game live on LSTV1. Kemo Kanyi, a crucial game and already a crown game at the Jam Park Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. Blackpool and Jeshwang City hoping to lay their hand on the massive trophy and the whooping cash prize. And already we have played over 15 minutes in this contest, and it is currently 0 apiece between Jeshwang City and Blackpool Football Club.
Yes, indeed, very well. I mean, looking at both sides here, they have both qualified to this particular final with a goalless semi-final draw, and then both of them have won their semi-final encounters from this spot. So that tells you a lot about this particular games. In the knockout games is never an easy encounter, because both teams will be contented with a draw at the end of the regular 90 minutes, and then they will be going on to making sure that they look for the locks that they will be getting from the post-match shootout. So let's see whether one of the sides here will be able to break the deadlock before the ending of this particular 90 minutes that is to be played here, or are we going to see both sides also ending this particular regular time with a goalless scoreline, and then move the game to the post-match shootout, where one of the sides here most desired who to go home with the trophy. But it's too early to predict which of the sides here will be going home, because with the trophy rather, because looking at the energy and also the zeal that both sides have currently manifested here in the first 15 minutes of this encounter. So that tells you a lot about this particular two side. Blackpool, I mean, they will want to win this from that of the holders, that which is Jeshwang City. They are playing against Jeshwang City, and currently Jeshwang City is are the holders of this knockout. So winning against the champions is always very, very difficult task for every other team that is involved into such kind of games. So for that of the a team that is also trying to defend, I mean, that particular team already knows how it feels to win a trophy. So this makes the journey very, very difficult for that of the team that is playing against them. So this is why most of the sides here that are I mean, defending champions will likely to go home with the trophy. But I mean, it is always very, very difficult for them, because when you are playing against them as one of the finalists, you know that this is a team that have won the final for one of the years, and then they want to defend. So you come all out with this mindset that, I mean, they have won already. So let's try to make sure that we win against them this time. So let's see whether it has to be Blackpool to take the trophy from the holders, or are we going to see the holders defending their crown into this particular contest part.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye. And in case you're just joining us, you are reminded that we're coming to you live from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, and the game live on LSTV1. Already is a set piece for the boys in red and white. Jeshwang City, the holders of the knockout trophy, in the knockout final between them and Blackpool, and the winner will be crowned champions and the champions of Serrekunda West with sponsored knockout final. It's already a set piece for Jeshwang. Jeshwang floats that ball. This time straight into the gloves of the netminder. And the goalkeeper for Blackpool is Abdul Karim Jara. And Jara gets that quickly to the number 17 for Blackpool on the far side. Blackpool's number 17, Abdullah Jallo, team captain. This time player goes to ground. Central referee was just there in time. And the central referee, Abyankuba El Danso, has already given an advantage. Advantage to Blackpool, who are dressed in black and green shorts, black shorts, and black and green socks. And they are currently playing from our right to left from our commentary decks. Whilst Jeshwang City, the holders, kicks from our left to right. It is Blackpool to effect this. Blackpool Football Club up against Jeshwang in the Serrekunda West Wave Gambia sponsored knockout final. And ball being headed out by the central defenders of Jeshwang City, and Blackpool will benefit once again at a jam-packed Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. It is indeed a huge turnout at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, as fans continue to pile in here to watch this crucial knockout final between Blackpool and Jeshwang City. And already we had goals in Basori, where the champions Real de Banjul currently taking on Gambian Dutch Lions. It is currently Real de Banjul 3, Gambian Dutch Lions 0. At the Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama United currently leading Team Rhino by a goal to 0. Back to the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. This time Jeshwang City to the number 10, who controls that ball beautifully. Omar Pabi Jame Jeshwang City, and he's been dispossessed this time around. Blackpool great back heel, not a great one. Jeshwang City chips that ball forward. The flag of the assistant referee raised against Jeshwang City, and Blackpool will benefit. And it is a set piece for Blackpool Football Club. And Blackpool currently playing from our right to left from our commentary decks. And in case you're just joining us, this is LSTV1 live from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. Indeed, at a jam-packed Serrekunda West Mini Stadium in the Wave Gambia sponsored Serrekunda West Soma Nawetan or knockout final between Blackpool Football Club and Jeshwang City. Already it is 0 apiece. Blackpool 0, Jeshwang City 0. This time Blackpool surge forward. This time is an advantage Blackpool Football Club, and Blackpool is currently under the watchful eyes of Samuel Leo Manga, who has been assisted by Abdul Malik Jallo and Osman Jai, whilst on the other dogguard is Omar Drame, Musa Njai and Abdul Aziz Bache, serving as the head coaches and assistants for Jeshwang City. Indeed, a noisy background. A noisy background from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium live on LSTV1. At the commentary desk, Parlament Fati. Kemo Kanye, Osman and Niman Sadacham as usual behind the camera. And it is the Serrekunda West, Wave Gambia sponsored Serrekunda West knockout final between Jeshwang City and Blackpool Football Club. And the winner in this contest will be crowned champions. And champions of Serrekunda West knockout final. Is it going to be Blackpool or Jeshwang City? It is Blackpool. Team captain will take that. Floats that ball into the area this time. That's a foul, and the goalkeeper is currently down, and he is seemingly in pain. The goalkeeper for Jeshwang City, Alaji Juve is currently down and injured, and the medics are already on the player and currently giving assistance to the goalkeeper, Alaji Juve. And in case you're just joining us, you are reminded that we're coming to you live from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium in the Wave Gambia sponsored Serrekunda West knockout final between Blackpool Football Club and Jeshwang City, and we have already played 21 minutes into the contest and the score remains nil apiece. It is Blackpool nil, Jeshwang City nil from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium and live on LSTV1. It is Parlament Fati, Kemo Kanye, Osman and Niman Sadacham behind the camera. The goalkeeper is currently back on his feet for Jeshwang City, and the goalkeeper Alaji Juve will solely hand the ball to the central defender to effect that. The goalkeeper back on his feet, and Jeshwang City will now have the opportunity to launch that ball long and high one around the center circle. Blackpool heads to the center forward and number 22. Solid defensive work. Number 9 controls that ball beautifully. On the left side of the attack, Jeshwang City now. They will use the left side. The surging number 17 on the far side, Alaji Gay. Alaji did that ball is been blocked to touch. And that is the great support base behind Jeshwang City. A massive fan base behind Jeshwang City. And that is the incredible support base behind Jeshwang City. And on this other side is another great support base behind Blackpool Football Club. This is the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium for you, and the game coming to you live on LSTV1, and it is the knockout final, which is proudly and officially bankrolled by Wave Gambia, and this match coming to you live on LSTV1 is proudly and officially sponsored by Jeshwang City. And indeed, we are coming to you live from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, live on LSTV1. Kemo Kanye, we have already played 23 minutes into this contest, and it is still nil apiece, and we must be very much pleased with the turnout at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. We were once at the Serrekunda East, where we had a massive turnout, and once again this time at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, and still fans are piling into the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium to watch this knockout final between Jeshwang City and Blackpool. And the best moment is the fan base behind Jeshwang City and Blackpool, and currently we have the emergence of the incredible support base behind Jeshwang City. I think we are definitely loving all what we are seeing at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium.
Yes, indeed, very well. This is the tone of the Serrekunda West as well. We were in Serrekunda East last time, and then that was we have witnessed a massive turnout with regards to the spectators who come up in their large numbers to show support to their video set, and also the neutrals have also come in their large numbers. Here as well at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, we have seen a great number of supporters within this vicinity who have come, and then some neutrals, of course. Some supporting Ralinda support behind Jeshwang City and that of the Blackpool FC respectively. But the fan turnout here is massive, and also it is highly encouraging that this number of people are interested in sports when it comes, especially when it comes to the Nawetan football. So that's beautiful from every footballing community. I mean, to come out in their large numbers to showcase, to show their support to their various players. Who knows? I mean, one of these players here in the future can represent the Gambia in one of the levels. Perhaps has to be the youth level, or in fact to the towards the national level. So most of the players that are playing currently will tell you that I want to be a professional in the future, and then being a professional in the future, I mean, meaning that they will also come and then they will stand a chance to put on the national jersey, and then to represent the Gambia at every level that the Gambia will play, whether it has to be the AFCON or it has to be our future qualifications to the World Cup. So coming to the fan turnout, I think is massive. I mean, also community football is always like that. I mean, these are teams, or these are players who hail from the communities that people are living, and then all of those areas, all of those people living in that particular vicinity would like to come and rally their support behind the team, behind their team whenever they are playing. So. And this is why it is different. It is different from that of the divisional football, and also whichever footballing thing that we talk about. When you talk about zonals, people will come out and watch, and when you talk about Nawetan football as well, people will come out in their large numbers to come and watch the football. Perhaps some of these players might be in the same area. In fact, they can hail from the same areas, and they sit and chat with one another in the same areas. But when it comes to football, that is different. I mean, you have your team, I have my team, but you want your team to emerge as victorious at the end of the day, and also your opponent also want to win the game. So fans coming here to showcase their support, to making sure that they rally fully behind their team, so that their team will be crowned champions at the end of this particular contest. So let's see whether it has to be that of the Jeshwang FC side, or it has to be that is the defending champion, or it has to be that of Blackpool, who also want to taste this particular thing, especially from the defending champion. But fans have done their quota already to pay their monies and then come and watch their teams play, so that their teams wouldn't say that fans did not turn out. But the only thing that is there now is to make sure that players do what is necessary, and then go back home with the victory. Fans have done their part, so let's see what players will do here. But in the final, no team is a loser. This is why they are called first runners-up, and also the winner, and also the runners-up. So whether you lose the game or not, you still go home with something. But they are both eyeing rather for the mega trophy that will be given to the park.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. And in case you just joining us, you are reminded that we're coming to you live from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. Serrekunda West knockout final between Blackpool Football Club and Jeshwang City, and it is currently nil apiece. This time Jeshwang now to the number 17, lost possession. Jeshwang regained possession shortly. Jeshwang United, or Jeshwang City rather, uses the right side of the attack to the surging number 17 Alajigay. Alajigay goes to ground, and this time it's a goal kick, and a goal kick to Blackpool Football Club, and it is currently nil apiece. Jeshwang City nil, Blackpool Football Club nil, and Jeshwang City are the knockout holders. They are the defending champions, eyeing to defend their crown, and if they want to do that, they will surely do that against the Blackpool side, who they are currently playing against. And it is all coming to you live from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium and at the Jam Park Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, live on LSTV1 Parliament Fati. Kemo Kanyi, Osman and Yeman Chama behind the camera, and this game is being officiated by Central Referee by Asan Job, Laminture and Swaibu Jame as the fourth assistant referee. It is Jeshwang now around the center of the pitch. Lost possession. Blackpool Football Club trying to have their way out to the center forward. This time ball being desperately cleared by the central defender Kemo Gomez for Jeshwang City. Number 8 Jeshwang surge forward on the far side. Mustafa Drame. Jeshwang will use the left side of the attack, trying to have their way out. It is currently nil apiece. Mustafa once again, not a great one. Blackpool regain possession. It's going to be an advantage Blackpool, who surge forward. It is Jeshwang City who clears that ball desperately. And it's going to be a throw-in and a throw-in on the far side. And it's Jeshwang to take this. Dressed in red and white shorts. White shorts and white socks. Playing from our left to right. From our commentary decks, whilst their opponents Blackpool. Playing from our right to left from our commentary decks. Dressed in green and black shorts. Black shorts rather. And green and black shorts. This time it's going to be a solid defensive work coming from Blackpool Football Club. And they cleared that ball. And already the flag of the assistant referee raised on the far side. And it is half time at the Box Mini Stadium in Brikama. And it is currently Brikama United 1, Team Rhino nil. And in Basel it is the champions Real de Banjul 3, Gambian Dutch Lions nil. And we will also try to get you other results. It's a throw-in. And a throw-in for Jeshwang City. Jeshwang now, they are the holders of the Serrekunda West Knockout Trophy. They won it last season, and here they are in time to defend it once again. And they are currently under the watchful eyes of Omar Drame as the head coach, who is being assisted by Musanjai and Abdul Aziz Baje. Whilst on the other dugout for Blackpool Football Club is Samuel Leo Manga, who is being assisted by Abdul Malik Jalo and Osman Jai. It is the Serrekunda West knockout final between Jeshwang City and Blackpool Football Club. And Blackpool defeated Unicorns on post-match shootout in the semi-final, whilst Jeshwang got the better of Sankun Silla on post-match shootout as well, after 0-0 in regulation. It is Jeshwang City on a defensive mission. Number 19 controls that ball beautifully, Ibrahim M. Kamara. This time Jeshwang once again using the right side of the attack to the number 10 Omar Pabi Jame. Omar Pabi Jame on Liesel left-footed drive. This time ball been partly headed out. Another attempt. Jeshwang City once again trying to have their way out. Ball been partly headed by Blackpool. Blackpool surge forward using the right side of the attack. The pacey number 7 for Blackpool on the far side. Alaji Seka. Alaji using his pace on the far side. This time goes to ground. Play on, says the central referee, and already it's a goal kick as pointed by the flag of the assistant referee. A brilliant run from the number 7, and he is indeed a pacey and a tricky forward for Blackpool. And this time around he has been penalized by the flag of the assistant referee. And it's a goal kick, Jeshwang City. Jeshwang City nil, Blackpool nil from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium on live on LSTV1. It is Jeshwang City wants that ball to Blackpool. Blackpool regain possession using the left side of the attack. Jeshwang City on a defensive mission this time. Number 14, Kemo Gomez on a defensive mission. This time switch the play from the right to the left. Not a great one. Jeshwang regain possession around the center circle. Alaji Gay, Jeshwang City hands that ball to the right wing back on number 3 for Blackpool Football Club, and Blackpool will try to guard that ball. Player goes to ground. Is that going to be a foul? Nothing given by the central referee, and already this time the flag of the central referee, or assistant referee rather, raised. Jeshwang City regain possession. Jeshwang launch once again. Jeshwang City's Omar Pabi Manga. Omar Pabi Jamerada. It's a corner, on a corner for Jeshwang City, the holders. They are the holders of the knockout trophy, eyeing to retain their crown, and if they want to retain it, they have to get the better of Blackpool in this knockout final. In the semi-final, Blackpool defeated Unicorns, whilst Jeshwang got the better of Sankung Silla, all on post-match shootout after 0-0 in regulation. A rifled coming from the number 9 Osman Jaju of Jeshwang City, but his effort sailed way over the bar. And it's going to be a goal kick this time around. And it's going to be a goal kick. And a goal kick for Blackpool Football Club. And Blackpool will now have the opportunity. They will now have the opportunity to take this. Launch that ball, long and high one, into the half of Jeshwang City. Jeshwang regain possession through the number 17 who controls that ball beautifully, Alajike. Alajike switch that play to the number 10, Omar Pabi Jame. The number 10, Omar Pabi Jame, plays that ball short. Jeshwang saw it forward. And the flag of the assistant referee flash. Is that going to be a yellow card? Yes. The central referee, Yankuba El Danso, flashes a yellow card to the number 6, Abdurrahman Jallo. Abdurrahman Jallo, the number 6 for Blackpool, receive his marching orders from the central referee, Yankuba El Danso. Kemo Kanye, that's a yellow card. And indeed a set piece at a promising position for Jeshwang City in the crucial knockout final between them and Blackpool Football Club. And undoubtedly we're going to have a winner in this contest. It is either going to be Blackpool or Jeshwang to be crowned champions of Serrekunda West knockout trophy or knockout final. In this crucial knockout final, it is currently nil apiece between the two sides in Blackpool and Jeshwang City.
Yes, very well. I mean, it's a very difficult game for either of the sides here because I mean it is always not easy for a team to win from the when it reaches up to the final. So this is why it has been proven a very difficult game for both sides in Jeshwang City and that of the Blackpool FC side. But nonetheless, I mean both sides are pushing very hard. After 36 minutes of play here, we have not seen any goal as of yet. I mean into this particular contest, but I believe, I mean, we can see at least a goal into this particular contest before the regular 90 minutes ends. But if both sides have failed to, I mean, do anything that can give them the trophy into the regulation time, so of course that will push the game to the post-match shootout, perhaps if it is not going to be rescheduled to take place another day. So for now, I mean, it has been a great encounter between the two, a great fight between these two sides here. Both sides are pushing on very hard in trying to make it so that they lay their hand on the trophy. The Blackpool FC side would want to dethrone that of the Jeshwang FC side, while Jeshwang FC will are fighting here to make it so that they defend their crown. But I mean, at the end of the day, it is going to be a very difficult and very difficult game for both sides here, and also a very difficult moment for either of the sides to go home with the trophy. But one of the sides here must go home with the trophy. But I believe, I mean, they are mentally prepared for this particular game because finals are always very difficult game. They are a different game when it compared to every other game that you play in the night and season. I mean, the ambience and also the expectation that are there, that are levied on players, is always very difficult for some players to in fact control mentally. But I believe all the players that are here are mentally fit for this particular game. So let's see which of the sides here will be going home with the trophy.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye, from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. It is the Serrekunda West knockout final between Blackpool and Jeshwang City. Blackpool in green and black. This time the pacing number 7 for Blackpool Football Club. Still going solid defensive work coming from the number 9 Usman Najajo for Jeshwang City, and it's going to be a throw-in. Quickly taken, and already we have 2 balls on the pitch. On the central referee Yankuba El Danso asking the ball boy to get the other ball of the area, and it's going to be retaken by Blackpool Football Club, who are currently playing from the right to the left from our commentary decks, dressed in green and black shorts, green shorts and green and black socks. This time Jeshwang City clears, and the flag of the assistant referee raised on the far side against Blackpool. It's going to be a set piece, and we have already played 38 minutes into this contest unofficial, as the central referee and his officials are with the official and official timing at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. A massive turnout, great turnout at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium in the knockout final between Blackpool and Jeshwang City. Blackpool regained possession not for too long. Jeshwang this time. Jeshwang will use the left side of the attack. Abdullahi Diba His time goes to ground and he's been rewarded. And you could hear those boos coming from the supporters of Blackpool. And Jeshwang surged forward. Jeshwang back to the central defenders of Blackpool Football Club. And Blackpool this time will solely clear their line. And any moment from now, their fourth assistant referee, Suwaibu Jammeh, will solely put up the additional minutes. We have already exhausted 40 minutes into the contest, and we are going to play 2 added minutes. 2 added minutes in the first half between Blackpool and Jeshwang City. It is 2 minutes added on by the fourth assistant referee. It is Blackpool nil, Jeshwang City nil from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium on live on LSTV1. Parliament Fati Kemo Kanye, and behind the camera as usual is our ever-present Osman and Yeman Sadacham. And in this contest we must have a winner. It is either going to be Blackpool or Jeshwang to be crowned champions. And Jeshwang, already the defending champions, will be eyeing to retain their crown, whilst Blackpool will solely be eyeing to win the trophy under the noses of Jeshwang City. Kemo Kanyi approaching half-time as we are already into the minutes of additional time. 2 minutes added on. It is still Jeshwang nil, Blackpool nil, and in this contest we must have a winner. It is either going to be Jeshwang, the holders, to retain, or we are going to see Blackpool reaping or getting the trophy of the noses of the defending champions, Jeshwang United.
Yes, Jeshwang United Jeshwang City rather are fighting to defend their crown, while that of the Blackpool FC side are also fighting here to making sure that they dethrone them from their crown. So let's see what will happen here. But it is already a great fight between these two sides. Already we have played 40 minutes into this particular contest, and none of the sides here is able to break the deadlock. And also, but you can see a very beautiful football between the two sides here. But I mean, in the final third, as always, is always challenging for either of the sides here. Blackpool can build from their end and then try to making sure that they maneuver their way. But when it comes to the final third, finishing is always a very difficult problem. So as well, that of the Jeshwang City side, the final third is always a very difficult problem for them to do anything about that. And then if you try to improve on your final third finishing, and that can give you a very beautiful game into this particular contest, because you can be able to win from that particular angle. So that is the final whistle here. First half has ended, no goals yet.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi, and it is half-time. And half-time at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium in the Serrekunda West knockout final between Jeshwang City and Blackpool Football Club. And nothing separating these two. They have to get back to the dressing room, come back for the second half to solid try and get a goal. And if we don't have a goal in this contest, probably we're going to have post-match shootout to decide the winner between Blackpool and Jeshwang City. And it is currently half-time. And half-time at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, and this is where we're also going to have a halt on the live commentary, and we will be back for the continuation after the next 15. It has been Parliament Fadi at the commentary desk, Kemo Kanyi, and behind the camera is our ever-present Osman and Iman Sarajam. Until then, we are off, and we'll be back for the continuation of the live commentary in the next 15 minutes. Welcome back to the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium for the continuation of the live commentary in the knockout final between Jeshwang City and Blackpool Football Club, and it is just the restart of the second half. And it is Blackpool, and their captain will take that, and you could hear those claps and cheers coming from the supporters of Blackpool on the far side. As already we have the team captain to effect this, and the team captain is Abdullah Jallo. Abdullah Jallo, 17, is currently on the ball, and Jeshwang will have some defensive work to do. It's going to be a set piece. Blackpool, who flashed that, and this time palmed away by the goalkeeper Padley. Jeshwang in their own half. Jeshwang City against Blackpool. Jeshwang tries to surge, and a throw in. Blackpool Football Club, who are now playing from our left to right from our commentary decks, whilst the boys in red and white, Jeshwang, kicking from our right to left. It is Jeshwang against Blackpool in the Serrekunda West knockout final, and the holders, Jeshwang, will be hoping to reclaim the trophy. And if they want to do that, they will surely do that against Blackpool, who are currently playing them against or at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium this evening. It is Jeshwang City in red and white socks, and white socks, whilst Blackpool dress in black and green socks, black shorts and black and green socks. And Blackpool currently playing from our left to right from our commentary decks. Jeshwang playing from our right to left, and the game is coming to live from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, and it is live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. Parliament Fati, Kemo Kanye and Osman and Nimasara Cham. This time the team captain tries to reconnect the centre forward on the far side. Abdullah Jallo, the team captain, Blackpool Football Club, but unfortunately he could not just connect that ball to the centre forward, and this time Jeshwang regained possession. Blackpool once again. The number 7 goes to ground, nothing given by the central referee Yankuba El Danso, and Yankuba in this contest is ably and reliably assisted by Hassan Job Lamin Toure and Swaibu Jame as the 4th assistant referee. It is a jam-packed Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, and we are currently having a massive fan base behind Blackpool and a huge fan base behind Jeshwang City. They're currently having an incredible fan base behind the holders of the knockout trophy, Jeshwang City, and they got the better of Sankun Silla on post-match shootout in the semi-final, whilst Blackpool got the better of Unicorns on a similar scoreline. And Yankuba El Danso, the central referee, and you could hear those boos and boos coming from the supporters of Blackpool Football Club, and Blackpool are unsatisfied with that decision from the central referee Yankuba El Danso. But anyway, the central referee Danso Yankuba is the man in question and he's been assisted by Hassan Job, Lamin Toure and Swaibu Jamme as the 4th assistant referee at the Jam Park, Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, live on LSTV1. Parliament Fati, Kemo Kanye and Osman and Nyimanzada behind the camera, and it is coming to you live on LSTV1 for the very first time at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. We were at the Serrekunda East Mini Stadium for their final. We have been at the Boxbar Mini Stadium on numerous occasions, and this evening from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium for the very first time in the knockout final between Blackpool and Jeshwang. And this final is proudly and officially sponsored by Jeshwang City Football Club. And Jeshwang City are the holders. They are the holders of the knockout trophy. They won it last season. Year before last, the winners of the league trophy. They will be eyeing to retain the crown, and if they want to retain it, they have to get that against Blackpool Football Club, who will also be hoping to win this trophy. Under the noses of the holders, Jeshwang City. Kemo Kanye, welcome back to the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium for the restart of the second half between these two sides, and already two of the sides have already picked it from where they left it in search for a breakthrough, but currently it is nil apiece between the two sides.
Yes, very well. Both sides have come back with their resilience and then trying to make it so that they win this particular game at the end of this contest. But let's see whether it has to be that of the Jeshwang FC side, or it has Jeshwang City rather side, or it has to be that of the, and the Jeshwang have scored.
That's a goal for the holders, Jeshwang City. Jeshwang City, and Jeshwang celebrates in style from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, and just 5 minutes into the second half. The holders have just taken the lead. They are currently leading by a goal to nil at the Jam Park, Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. Kemo Kanye, 5 minutes into the second half. Jeshwang City advantage. They are leading by a goal to nil against Black City Football Club, and their fans are currently into raptures, and they celebrate in style at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium.
Yes, on the verge of defending their crown, but I mean, as I always said, I mean, champions are always very, very difficult to win against. So for that of Blackpool, they are having that tax to win against the champion, and always when you are playing against a champion, you know very well that it is always going to be a very, very difficult tax for you to win against them, and this has just manifested here. Blackpool in the first half, they have pushed a lot, and both sides have shown their resilience in the first half, but we have seen as soon as the second half starts, just in the first 5 minutes, we have seen the champions, the holders rather, that is the Jeshwang City side, have now opened the scoreline here with a 1-0 scoreline against the Blackpool side, who are here to deny them being back-to-back champions of the knockout in the Serrekunda West here. But I mean, let's see what happens. We have so many time again to be played. The whole of the second half here will be played here before any decider will be made at the end of this particular contest. But it has been a strong fight since the first half, coming into the second half here, renewed their fights, and then for now, Jeshwang City now on the verge of defending their crown. Will they be able to defend this crown against this Blackpool side remains the question. But already they have scored a goal here, and then a goal can settle the scoreline. But I mean, they need to be very much resilient at the back for them to able to deny Blackpool at the entire minute that will be played here into this particular regulation time part to go to defend their crown.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye. And it is currently the holders Jeshwang City. And Jeshwang currently into raptures. They are leading by a goal to nil against Blackpool Football Club. Just 5 minutes into the second half, and their goal, courtesy of Omar Pabi Jame, number 10. And it's already a set piece for the boys in green and black, Blackpool Football Club. And Blackpool will this time around rely on the team captain and 17 Abdullah Jallo to effect this. A giant wall being assembled by the holders Jeshwang City. It is currently Blackpool nil, Jeshwang City 1 from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium at a Jam Park, the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, live on LSTV1 Parliament Fati. Kemo Kanye, Osman and Nyimanzada Cham. It's the team captain Abdullah Jallo to take this for Blackpool Football Club. Abdullah struck the wall, and before that, the central referee done so. That seems to be a push and pull. And already there is a player down injured for Jeshwang City after being struck by the ball on the wall. The supporters of Jeshwang City into raptures. They are really enjoying all what is currently happening at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, leading by a goal to nil. Indeed, a massive turnout, and also a massive fan base behind Jeshwang City. And it is currently Brikama United 3 at the Boxbar Mini Stadium and 4-1 to the champions Real de Banjul in Basuri. It's going to be a set piece at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. Team captain Abdullah Jallo will take this once again. A giant wall being assembled by Jeshwang City and the goalkeeper very alert. Alaji Juve, the goalkeeper. Team captain Blackpool struck the ball once again. Struck the wall once again. Blackpool will get that once again. It's a clash between Jeshwang and Blackpool Football Club from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium in the knockout final. And the holders currently leading by a goal to nil. Another surging run. Number 4 chases. Blackpool on a defensive mission. Blackpool will try to guard that ball. Player goes to ground and nothing given by the central referee, Yankuba El Danso. And Serrekunda West Mini Stadium into raptures. Incredible support base behind Jeshwang City. They are really loving all what is currently happening at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. And the holders are currently on the verge of retaining their crown. They just need to hold on. If they are able to hold on to this 1-0 advantage, they will once again be crowned champions. And champions of the knockout trophy after winning it in the last edition. They are currently leading by a goal to nil, courtesy of the number 10's goal, Omar Pabi Jame. It's still going to be a throw-in for Blackpool, who are trailing by a goal to nil. Blackpool need to score. They need to score. If not, they will surely hand the trophy back to the holders, Jeshwang City. But anyway, it is never over until it is all over. Into the second half, 5 minutes into the second half, Jeshwang City got their noses in front. They are leading by a goal to nil against Blackpool Football Club. Another effort. Already the flag of the assistant referee. Flash against Blackpool, advantage Jeshwang City. It's currently Jeshwang City on the attack, and that's going to be a corner for the holders. A busy technical area, a great ambience at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. We are really loving all what we are saying coming from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium this evening in the knockout final between Jeshwang City and Blackpool Football Club. And we already got a goal from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, and the goal coming from the holders. Another attempt. Jeshwang City on the attack, this time lost possession. Around the center circle, Jeshwang will launch once again. It's once again a throw-in. Advantage Jeshwang City. A busy technical area for the head coach of Blackpool Football Club, Samuel Leo Manga. And Samuel Leo Manga is ably and reliably assisted on the dugout by Abdul Malik, Jallo and Osman Jai. And they defeated Unicorns on post-match shootout in the semi-final, whilst Jeshwang got the better of Sankunsila on post-match shootout as well after 0-0 in regulation. Team captain squires that ball, not a great one. It is the holders, Jeshwang City, who regain possession in their opposition half. Will they be able to get the second? Surge forward, player goes to ground, another attempt! Inches of target and already the flag of the assistant referee. But before that, the central referee Yankuba El Danso has already given an advantage to the boys in red and white, Jeshwang City. Jeshwang City must be very much pleased with the way things are going. They need to hold on. They just need to hold on. Kemo Kanye. The holders just need to hold on and be crowned champions once again, whilst Blackpool need to score to equal the score, or else they will surely hand the trophy back to the defending champions, Jeshwang City.
Yes, I mean last time they won this particular trophy, so they know what it feels to taste. I mean, they being a champion. So this now that they have taken the lead, you can see the way they are surging as well. I mean, if it has been other teams, when they have taken the lead, they will try to sit behind and wait for the opponent team to attack, and while they will be going on them with counter attacking football. But now that they are winning and also they are surging, creating goal scoring opportunities, so that tells you a lot about this Jeshwang City side. Perhaps if they are able to keep their composure throughout the entire minutes that will be played here into this particular ground, of course they will be going home with the victory here and then be defending the crown that they have. I mean, with that meaning, Blackpool are not able to dethrone them of their crown. So when you win a trophy and then you came to the final of the same trophy again, so it is always very, very difficult for the opponent to at least try to make it so that they deny you with that particular trophy that you have won before, because you know how it feels to win it. You know the way what are some of the ways that you need to follow in order for you to be crowned a champion. So as for now, in the entire first half, we have seen a very, very limited chances created by both sides. But as soon as the second half starts, we have seen Jeshwang City surging forward and then create that goal scoring opportunities and then put it into the back of the net. This is what you do in a final. You saw very limited goal scoring opportunities that will come your way, but try to capitalize on at least the very first one that comes your way. And then indeed we have seen that Jeshwang FC been clinical in that part. They have scored in the very first chance that has fallen to them into the second half, and then currently they are leading here by a lone goal 2-0.
Currently they are leading by a goal to nil against Blackpool, who need to score, or else they will hand the trophy to the defending champions once again. It is the knockout trophy at stake, the whooping cast prize at stake, and the gold medal at stake. This time around, Blackpool heads inches over the bar. Jeshwang City wouldn't be in any hurry as they are currently enjoying an advantage, leading by a goal to nil, and they got their goal just 5 minutes into the second half, courtesy of number 10 Omar Pabi Jame. And Jeshwang City must be pleased with the way things are going, and it is currently 4-0 at the Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama. Brikama United currently leading Team Rhino by 4 goals to nil. It's going to be a massive victory for Coach Modlamin and his side. This time around, Jeshwang launch again. The goalkeeper came rushing, heads that ball, partly cleared Blackpool. Danger not averted. Blackpool in their own half, not a great control. Blackpool regained possession. The champions penalized. Jeshwang City and the central referee Yankuba El Danso. Danso has already awarded advantage to Blackpool Football Club, who are trailing by a goal to nil against the holders Jeshwang City, and Jeshwang needs to hold on, and if they are able to hold on to this advantage, it's going to be a back-to-back trophy in the knockout competition in the Serrekunda West Norwaytown. Jeshwang City are the current holders of the knockout trophy in the Serrekunda West Summer Norwaytown, and they are playing in the final against Blackpool Football Club, and Blackpool in the semi-final got the better of Unicorns on post-match shootout, whilst Jeshwang got the better of Sankung Silla. It's another effort from Jeshwang into the half of Blackpool, partly cleared. Jeshwang regained possession, looking for the second goal. Will they be able to get the second remains to be seen. We have to wait and see. It is Blackpool once again who surge forward, and it's a solid defensive work. Coming from Jeshwang City, and Jeshwang City will be hoping to defend their crown. They will solely want to retain the crown. They are the holders of the knockout trophy at the Jam Park Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. It's a massive turnout, great ambience, great fan base behind Blackpool and Jeshwang City. But the biggest of fan base is behind Jeshwang City. They're having an extraordinary fan base. Jeshwang City against Blackpool at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, and the game is coming to you live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. At the commentary decks, Palamin Fati, Kimo Kanye Osman and Yiman Sadacham behind the camera. At the Jam Park Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, ball been taken forward. Blackpool this time. The central order assistant referee's flag has been flashed on the far side, and it's going to be advantage to the boys in red and white. And Jeshwang City wouldn't be in any hurry. They wouldn't be in any hurry. They will solely want to add. If they can get the second goal, they will solely be content with this score line. They will solely be content with this score line if they can't get the second. But anyway, we have to hold on. It is coming to you live from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. Blackpool surge forward. The pacey number 7 this time around has been rewarded by the central referee on the far side. And the pacey number 7 for Blackpool on the far side, Alaji Seka, goes to ground, and this time around he's been rewarded by the central referee Yankuba El Danso. And Yankuba El Danso is the central referee, assisted by Asan Job, Lamin Ture, and Suwaibu Jame as the 4th assistant referee at the Jam Park Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. And the game live on LSTV. It is the Serrekunda West knockout final between Jeshwang City and Blackpool Football Club. And you could hear those rowers and rowers coming from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. It's going to be a double substitution shortly. Team captain floats that ball, this time into the gloves of the netminder. Alaji Juve, the goalkeeper, Jeshwang City, guarded that ball with ease, and he wouldn't be in any hurry. They are currently leading by a goal to nil. Leading by a goal to nil, and they wouldn't be in any hurry. It's going to be a triple substitution. Blackpool trailing by a goal to nil. It's Blackpool against Jeshwang City in the Serrekunda West knockout final, and it's a triple substitution. A triple substitution to Blackpool Football Club, who trail by a goal to nil against Jeshwang. And the number 7 Alaji Seka is off, and he's been replaced by Sadibu Salah. Sadibu Salah, number 12 in. And shortly we will have the introduction of Modu Baji and Ansu Bojang. Number 8 Blackpool is also off, Mohamed Bidwell, and he's been replaced by number 4 Ansu Bojang. And the number 16 Modu Bache. And it's a triple substitution. Blackpool Football Club, and they are trailing. And trailing by a goal to nil. They need to score, else they will hand the trophy, the gold medals, and also the whooping cash prize to the holders and the defending champions Jeshwang City. And in case you're just joining us, we're coming to you live from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, and it is the final of the Serrekunda West knockout competition between Jeshwang and Blackpool Football Club, and the game live on LSTV1 and on LSTV at the commentary decks. Palamin Fati, Kimo Kanye Osman and Yiman Sadacham. A noisy background, a noisy atmosphere from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium at a jam-packed Serrekunda West Mini Stadium this evening, and it is the venue that is currently hosting the crucial knockout final between Jeshwang City and Blackpool Football Club. And Jeshwang are the holders, and the holders are currently leading by a goal to nil, and they got their goal courtesy of Omar Pabi Manga just 5 minutes into the restart. 5 minutes into the second half, Jeshwang City broke the deadlock. They broke the deadlock courtesy of number 10 Omar Pabi Jame. Omar Pabi Jame, number 10, getting the only goal at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. Are we going to see the second goal? And if we are to see the second goal, is it going to come from these champions? Oh, Blackpool Football Club, and Blackpool will definitely be hoping to get themselves back on level terms, or else they will surrender the trophy to the defending champions Jeshwang City, who are on course of defending their crown. Jeshwang City, the champions, on course of defending their crown at the Jam Park Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, and it is live on LSTV1. Special thanks to Jeshwang City for bringing us here to stream this final between Jeshwang and Blackpool Football Club, and this final is proudly and officially bankrolled by Jeshwang City Football Club. It's going to be a surging run. The United into the back of the Sani Busala. Restore the party for Blackpool at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. Demokanye, party restored at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. Blackpool in raptures. Blackpool celebrates in style. And it is the super sub. Sani Busara just came few minutes into the second half, and he fired into the back of the net, and it is currently 1 apiece on the Jam Park Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. The super sub Sani Busara getting the equalizer for Blackpool Football Club at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. Kemokanye, an interesting and lively contest from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. Parity restored. Blackpool Football Club 1, Jeshwang City 1.
That's a very good substitution from the head coach. I believe he was well part of the game, so this is why he was able to spot who is the player that he exactly needs at the time at the moment, and then he bring in Salah, and then Salah within a few minutes, and then he is able to level the parity for his side here, that is Blackpool FC, and then currently it is 1-1 into this particular ground. A massive atmosphere currently at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. The holders Jeshwang City have scored in the 5th minute of the second half, while, and then we have seen Blackpool leveling the matters after 20 minutes. So that alone is a very good game for the Blackpool side. That tells you that they were not relenting. They want something out of this game. But one would say a very intelligent substitution by the head coach of the Blackpool FC side in trying to make it so that he spot out what exactly or who exactly he needs, and then trying to bring that passing in, and then who is able to break the deadlock for his side, and in the 25th minute, and then put his side to the parity part.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye. And in case you just joining us, we are reminded that you're coming to live from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, and it is the knockout final between Jeshwang City and Blackpool Football Club. And energized at this time around, it is coming to you live on LSTV1. Parliament Fati at the commentary desk, Kemo Kanye, and behind the camera is our ever-present Osman and Yiman Salacham. Indeed, a noisy background at the Jam Park Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. It is the knockout final. Indeed, a great knockout final between Blackpool and Jeshwang City. Jeshwang City broke the deadlock 5 minutes into the second half, courtesy of Omar Pabi Jammeh, and the super sub Sani Busala got the equalizer for Blackpool, and it is currently 1 apiece from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium live on LSTV1 in the knockout final between Jeshwang and Blackpool. And this time Jeshwang surged forward. Will they be able to keep that ball in play? And this time the flag of the assistant referee raised, and the supporters of Blackpool into raptures. And on the far side, it's another incredible fan base behind Jeshwang City. We are definitely loving all what we are currently seeing. Coming to you live from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. We were at the Serrekunda East Mini Stadium last week, and back at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium for the very first time, live on LSTV. Massive turnout, massive knockout final. It is a great turnout in the knockout final between Jeshwang and Blackpool, and it is the holders against Blackpool Football Club. And there we go. Are we going to see Jeshwang retaining their crown, or are we going to see another champions? Are we going to see fresh champions in the name of Blackpool, or are we going to see Jeshwang City reclaiming their crown? A busy technical area for both coaches of Jeshwang and Blackpool Football Club. at Ejam Park, Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. Indeed, a wake-up call. The game was a wake-up call. Indeed, a wake-up call for Jeshwang City. Indeed, an energizer. An energizer for Blackpool Football Club. And Blackpool got their goal courtesy of super sub Sadi Busala. And earlier on, Omar Pabijame getting the deadlock or breaking the deadlock for Jeshwang City. It's currently 1 apiece from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, and the game is coming to you live on LSTV1 Parliament Party. Kim Okanye, Osman and Yiman Satacham at the or behind the camera. This is the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium for you. It is definitely another massive turnout. Massive turnout. Great ambience. Massive fan base behind Blackpool. Extraordinary fan base behind Jeshwang City. We're really loving all what we are currently seeing in the knockout final. And we are also expecting a great final in the league proper, which will surely be coming on Sunday. There we go on the right side. Blackpool. Another attempt inside for another goal. It is Jeshwang or this time Blackpool Football Club. And it is 1 apiece between Blackpool and Jeshwang, and they need to settle this in regulation, or else the game will surely be heading to post-match shootout. It's going to be a double substitution for the holders Jeshwang City. A double substitution for the holders Jeshwang City, and it is currently 1 apiece. Thank you very much, and in case you're just joining us, and wherever you might be getting our voices and signals, this is LSTV1 Live from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium in the Serrekunda West knockout final between Blackpool Football Club and Jeshwang City, and the final for the very first time from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, live on LSTV1, and this broadcast is proudly and officially bankrolled by Jeshwang City. And it is Jeshwang City up against Blackpool. Jeshwang City are the holders of the knockout, and it's a double substitution. Sadio Baji and Bekai Jata introduced by the holders Jeshwang City. And in case you're just joining us, you are reminded that we're coming to you live on LSTV1 Land Live from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, and it is the knockout final between Blackpool and Jeshwang. Jeshwang got their noses in front in the 5th minute of the second half before the super sub Sadi Busala equaling the score at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, and it is currently parity restored, and it is currently 1 apiece between Blackpool and Jeshwang City in the knockout final. Are we going to see another goal before the end of this contest, or are we going to see this game heading on to post-match shootout? That's a high booter signal by the central referee Yankuba El Danso. A boo, and boos coming from the supporters of Jeshwang City, and it's already a yellow card to the number 20, and the number 20 for Jeshwang City, Abdullah Diba. The central referee Yankuba El Danso flashes a yellow, and Yankuba El Danso, the central referee, is being assisted by Hassan Job. Lamin Toure and Swaibu Jame as his assistants. From the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium live on LSTV1, and we are currently into the second half. Blackpool surge. Will they be able to get the second? This time partly cleared by Jeshwang City. And it is currently 1 apiece One apiece at a massively attended Serrekunda West knockout final. And it is the Serrekunda West knockout final between Blackpool and Jeshwang City. Blackpool in their semi-final defeated Unicorns on post-match shootout, while Jeshwang got the better of Sankung Silla on post-match shootout as well. And currently it is one apiece. Are we going to see this game heading to post-match shootout, or are we going to see a late winner in this contest? And if we are to have a late winner, is it going to come from Jeshwang or Blackpool remains to be seen. Jeshwang shot forward, right for the delivery. Oh my word! Sergio Baji, the super sub, number 11, Sergio Baji came on as a substitute, and he got the second for the holders Jeshwang City, and Jeshwang City came Okanye are currently leading by a goal to nil, leading by 2 goals to 1 rather. Jeshwang City into raptures. They celebrate in style Kemo Kanye. They scored 5 minutes into the second half. Blackpool restored parity. And here they are once again. They restored their lead at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. A great atmosphere. 2 goals from 2 super subs. Sadibou Salah equaled the score, and before Sergio Baji getting the double or getting the second for Jeshwang City, and it is currently Jeshwang City 2, Blackpool Football Club. Kemo Kanye 1.
Great game, great final indeed. I mean, it's like both coaches know who are the players they need exactly when the game is currently moving. So we have seen earlier on Sadibou Salah was introduced by the head coach for the Blackpool FC side, and then he delivered by putting his side to the parity. And then we have also seen the head coach for the Jeshwang FC side has also brought in Sergio Baji, who also delivered for him and then put his side ahead into this particular contest. I mean, 10 minutes after Sadibou Salah scored for Blackpool, we have seen Sergio Baji also putting his side ahead of this particular contest, Jeshwang City. But it's a great atmosphere between the two sides. A highly contested game between the two sides here in Jeshwang City and that of the Blackpool FC side. Jeshwang FC again, Jeshwang City rather again, are currently on the verge of defending their crown. Let's see if they will be able to defend their crown against this Blackpool FC side here. But it has been a great game between the two sides. Blackpool have pulled a lot, and then for that of the Jeshwang City as well have also pulled up what is necessary for them, and then currently they are leading here by 2 goals to 1 on the verge of defending their crown with a very limited time to be played here now.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye. And in case you're just joining us, and wherever you might be getting our voices and signals, this is LSTV1 live from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. From the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium in the knockout final between Jeshwang City and Blackpool Football Club. And Jeshwang currently leading by 2 goals to 1 against Blackpool Football Club. Can we say time is definitely running out for Blackpool Football Club, as they are currently trailing 2-1 against Jeshwang. We have already played 77 minutes into this contest unofficial, as the central referee and his team of officials are currently with the official timing. And time is definitely running out. And running out for Blackpool Football Club, who are currently trailing by 2 goals to 1 against the defending champions, Jeshwang City. The defending champions, Jeshwang, on the verge of reclaiming their crown. They just need to hold on. Kemo Kanye, time is definitely running out, and any moment from now we might be seeing the 4th assistant referee putting up an additional minute here. The defending champions Jeshwang on the verge of retaining their crown. 2 great goals from 2 super subs. Blackpool super sub Sadibou Salah. 2 minutes to be added on any moment. 2 minutes of normal time. We have already played 38 minutes into the second half. It's going to be another one. Player goes to ground. Let's wait and see. That's a red card. A red card to the goalkeeper of Blackpool Football Club, Abdul Karim Jara. That's a red card. And Jeshwang City celebrates and celebrate massively from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. A massive turnout, great ambience with a lot of noise at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. Kemo Kanyi is a red card to Blackpool, and then this will surely not be a great news for Blackpool Football Club as they trail 2-1 and very minimal minutes to get themselves back on level terms.
Yes, very well. Abdul Karim Jara knows he was going to be sent off in that particular contest, but sometimes it is necessary for you to do what is good for your team. But that would have been 3 goals to 1 in favor of Jeshwang FC. So he tried to risk and then and taking what has to be taken there. That is the red card. Everyone knows that was going to be a red card, and then he knew that that was going to be a red card. But indeed he went for it, and then in the end he was given the red card. But that would have been 3 goals to 0. 3 goals to 1 against his side here. So this in the final minute. Let's see what will be the additional time to be added here by the 4th assistant referee here. Perhaps very soon we are going to see. It is 4 minutes that is going to be added here into this particular contest. So Blackpool will need to at least score a goal in this 4 minutes here, while that of the Jeshwang City side, the only job that they have now is to making sure that they defend very well within this added 4 minutes here, and then go home with the trophy by defending their crown.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. And in case you're just joining us, we already having 4 minutes of additional time raised by the 4th assistant referee Swaibu Jame. 4 minutes for Jeshwang City to hold on, and 4 minutes for Blackpool to restore parity, or else they will hand the giant trophy, gold medals and the whooping knockout cash prize to Jeshwang City, and this will solely give the opportunity to Jeshwang City to retain their crown. The holders on the verge, they are on the verge, and that's the new goalkeeper Ibrahima Damfa, the new goalkeeper after the sending off of Abdul Karim Jara. And a great ambience coming from Jeshwang City, from the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. Time is definitely running out, and definitely running out for Blackpool Football Club. They need to score, else they will hand the trophy, gold medals, and also the whooping knockout cash prize to Jeshwang City. And thereby Jeshwang City will be reclaiming their trophy. Minimal minutes to be played at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. Time definitely running out. We have under 4 minutes of additional time. Under 4 minutes of additional time for Blackpool to restore parity, or else it's going to be a victory, and we will surely have champions, which is going to be Jeshwang City once again. They won the knockout competition last season, year before last, winning the league trophy, and currently on the verge of reclaiming their trophy. And head coach Omar Drame must be very much pleased with the way things are going for Jeshwang City. Time is definitely running out for Blackpool Football Club. Kemo Kanyi, we have very minimal minutes for the champions to reclaim their crown, Jeshwang City, and they will surely want to hold on if they can't add the 3rd goal.
Yes, it is under 2 minutes for them to at least do anything about this, but I believe they are very much aware of the time and given the advantage that they currently have in here onto this particular contest, because they are currently at a man advantage against this Blackpool side whose goalkeeper was just sent off, and then for them they are playing against 10 against 11 in their favor. So let's see whether they will be able to defend in this final minute here that is into the added time here. But already, I mean, we have played the entire 3 minutes that is to be added on in the 4 minutes, and then we are currently into the final minute here for them to be able to defend against the Blackpool side and then go home with the trophies now. I mean, they having under 1 minute to defend and then go home with the trophy by defending their crown, meaning Blackpool will fail to defend, will fail to dethrone them from their crown, and then they will be very much happy to defend their crown.
There we go, and there we go. It's a goal kick, Jeshwang City, the champions on the verge of reclaiming their title. Jeshwang City getting closer and closer. The central referee Yankuba El Danzo has already checked on his wrist. This time around into the half, Blackpool on the verge of handing the trophy to Jeshwang City. Jeshwang City getting closer and closer. Are we going to see Jeshwang City reclaiming their crown? Jeshwang City on the verge. They are getting closer and closer. Anyway, central referee Yankuba El Danso, any moment from now. There we go! The champions Jeshwang City reclaim the title and reclaim the knockout title. They celebrate and celebrate massively and celebrate in style. From the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium and live on LSTV1. This it has been Parliament Party. Kemo Kanye, Osman and Yiman Serecham. Massive celebration coming from the holders. Jeshwang City at the Jam Park Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. Kemo Kanye, the champions have reclaimed their crown. Jeshwang City will celebrate and celebrate all night long after reclaiming their title under the noses of Blackpool Football Club. And this evening at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium live on LSTV1, we will surely be here, get you all the proceedings at the Serrekunda West. Kemo Kanye is already over at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium in the final and the knockout final between Blackpool and Jeshwang City, and already Jeshwang City crown champions of the Serrekunda West knockout trophy.
Yes, very well, it has been a great fight for both sides in trying to making sure that they lay their hands on the coveted trophy. But Jeshwang FC have succeeded in defending their crown, while that of the Blackpool FC side have also given them a respectable performance in trying to making sure that they deny them from going home with the trophy. I mean, it was a goalless scoreline in the first half, but in the second half we have seen three very beautiful goals here being scored by either of the sides, by both sides rather. I mean, in the first 5 minutes of the second half, we have seen Jeshwang City taking up the lead, and then 20 minutes later, we have also seen a super sub who is Sadibou Salah was introduced, and then he levels the score for his side, that is Blackpool FC. Then we have seen another substitution here from the head coach of Jeshwang City, who also introduced Sadio Badji and Bekai Jata. But within minutes, we have also seen Sadio Badji, who was also introduced, and then he scored a goal into 10 minutes later to give his side the lead into this particular final here. So it's like both coaches know what they need at a very crucial moment. And then indeed when Blackpool FC needed the goal, Salah was introduced, Sadebo, and then he put his team to parity. And then as Jeshwang City also needs that particular goal, need a goal into this particular game to win the trophy by defending a crown, they introduced Sadio Badji 10 minutes later after Blackpool FC have scored through a substitute, and then we have also seen him, Sadio Badji, putting the goal into the back of the net for his side to take up the lead here. And then now currently they have defended their crown. Jeshwang City, they are the holders. Coming to defend your crown in a zone like Serrekunda West, I think is a massive achievement for everyone that is associated with the with the Jeshwang City FC side, from their technical benches their coaches, their fans alike, and most especially the players who have given it all to make it so that they defend the crown and then go back to the area that they are living with a massive celebration into this particular games part. It has been a great game, great fight, and also a well-disciplined contest between these two. But I mean, for Abdul Karim Jara, the goal netminder, the first choice netminder for Blackpool FC, had to risk. His playing time for his side by denying Jeshwang City a third goal. He went on for a straight red card after an attacking play by the Jeshwang City side. Otherwise, the player who was fouled would have just gone into an empty with an open post and then placed the ball for the third goal for the Jeshwang City side. But I mean, he was sent off. Abdul Karim Jara, the netminder for Blackpool FC, and then Hadim Gay, his substitute goalkeeper, was introduced to replace him. But a beautiful game between the two sides.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye. And any moment from now, we're going to have the presentations to follow shortly at the Serrekunda West Mini Stadium, and it is full time. And the champions or the holders have retained their crown. Jeshwang City, the holders, have reclaimed their title. It is Jeshwang City. They've just defended their crown after defeating Blackpool Football Club by 2-1 at Ejam Park Serrekunda West Mini Stadium. And it is the Serrekunda West knockout final, and the knockout final between these two sides, and the game has just ended, and any moment from now we're going to have the presentation.